Welcome back. It's day one of cycle 2, week 1, but it's also the first day, so that makes it the max effort lower day. Today is supposed to be a low box squat, and it's supposed to be about 90% of your max. I've actually been cheating on all the previous times I've done this routine, in that I have not been doing an actual low box squat because I am so weak at it, but I need to improve. So this week I went ahead and did it. I'm using Elite FTS foam box. The lowest setting is a little bit too low for me, so I use a piece of my rubber mat to bring it up just that quarter of an inch, or no, 3/4 of an inch, to make it work for me. I also had to bring my stance in a little bit more so I could get all the way down. I worked up to about 195, so that was a heavy 1 rep for me. So because it's cycle 2, we needed to change up our accessory movements for the next 4 weeks. Now I'm doing a back extension. I'm using the glute ham raise to do my back extensions. I actually, I can really squeeze my hamstrings when I'm doing on the glute ham raise and really feel it there. And then my second movement was reverse lunges. You could either say I'm really bad at reverse lunges or really good at reverse lunges, because I'm really feeling it in my legs. So my legs are really feeling it, even though that's only 20 pounds. And I'm trying to go at a pretty slow pace. So those were 4 sets of each of those. And then that would be kind of technically the end of the work, except for some ab movements according to the program. I go ahead and do that little closing circuit for a little more volume. So today I did the reverse hyper as part of my closing circuit, still doing seated calves. And then I did some banded hamstring curls for incredibly high reps, and that's supposed to try to get some blood and everything to keep my joints happy. And then finally, just some hanging ab raises, really trying to make sure I tilt my pelvis and actually use my abs and kind of do those in a controlled manner. And that's it for the lower for today. Tomorrow is going to be max upper. Second day of training for the week. That means it is going to be max upper for the day. Today's is a close grip bench. I'm using the Elite FTS Cambered bar, and then I'm not using the closest one. I'm kind of using the next handles out. That's kind of perfect for a close grip bench for me. I worked up to 165 because we're supposed to be about 90%. It was moving pretty good. I probably could have gone heavier, but we called it there. I used the same bar for rows. So these are just some cable barbell back rows. And after that, we did some skull crushers with an easy bar. Finished the workout with a circuit. I changed the circuit up because it's a new cycle. So I'm just doing some dumbbell chest supported rows, doing some Arnold presses so I can get shoulder and tricep, and then I'm doing some spider curls because I haven't done those in a super long time, for a little bit of bicep work. After that day off, we're back and we're doing speed day. Our dynamic lower, whatever you want to call it. We're doing some squats. I'm using some bands. You don't have to use bands for the deadlift. I threw on some chains because I wanted to feel extra cool. You don't have to use chains either. So for me, the wave is 100 pounds. And then I added red bands. So two reps per 8 sets. After that was speed deadlifts. It was 215. I had the chains on, like I said, and that was just singles for 6 sets. And then after that was our normal main accessory movements are back extension and a reverse lunge. And then for today, I actually just did some abs. I cut the circuit. So that concludes today. We'll be back again tomorrow for speed bench. Last day of the week. Last day of the week, that means speed bench. Did my normal, well, I'm doing a different warm up this cycle, but I went ahead and I did the warm up. Then I went on to the speed bench. So today's weight was 90 pounds, and then for 3 reps, and of course we're changing that grip. So that's a total of 9 sets. After speed bench, we're doing some cambered rows on the Elite FTS cambered bar, or you can just do barbell rows. My first set was a little too heavy for me, so I went ahead and dropped the weight because I really want to feel it in the back. I'm just not trying to cheat the weight up. And of course we finished with some skull crushers for the main workout. And then I went ahead and did a little closing circuit. I did the dumbbell chest supported rows for some more back work. I did some Arnold press so I could get a little bit of shoulder and triceps. And I did some spider curls to help balance that out since I do so much tricep work. That concludes this week. Join me again for next week when we start off with mats after 2 days off. Thank you for watching.